All right, guys, this is just a really quick video that I wanted to put together that I hope will be useful to you as you try and navigate the nebulous mixed voice. This is one series of prompts that I've been using with my students locally to try and really get them to understand the relationship between the head voice and the mixed voice and how it all comes together and how they can leverage it to make some of those beautiful sounds that they hear some of their idols sing, like Tom Chaplin of Keane and Adam Levine of Maroon 5, or Barry Gibb, even a throwback to the Bee Gees. Those beautiful, soft, high notes that just seem so incredibly supple and delicious to sing. So we're going to dive into that right now. So the first prompt I'm going to give you is we're going to work on your head voice and just enabling that. Now, there's a lot of science that we can go into, and we can talk about the difference between the different voices like chest voice and head voice and falsetto and all that sort of stuff, but I want to just get to the meat of it right away. So I'm going to stop talking and get you into it. Step one, I want you to make the puppy dog whine. This is a prompt to get your head voice engaged. If you've never used it before, this is what it sounds like. With your mouth closed, you're going to do this. When I do it, it sounds a little bit more like a dentist drill, but you can do whatever you want with it, or you can call it whatever you want. The idea is that you're making that very soft, gentle sound of a puppy dog on the other side of the door. Let's do it again a couple more times. It's very gentle, it's very easy to do. Anyone can do it. Even if you've got a really low baritone voice, you should be able to engage your head voice this way. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Nemo seagull sound, Finding Nemo seagull sound. And it sounds like this. Mine, 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 mine. Yeah, okay. Just so you know, in order for this to work, you just have to go with it. We're going to make a lot of really ugly sounds before we can actually make a beautiful one. So those two prompts, we're going to do another one that allows your larynx to stay high and float a little bit higher for a little bit more of an extended time. And it's a sound that's a cross between Urkle and SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, so you're going to make this sound like this. Ah! 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 And you can see my larynx, you can see my Adam's apple just sort of shoot up there, which now I've got this big giant giraffe neck, so you can really see it easily. There's my larynx, and as it floats up, you can see my Adam's apple disappear a little bit. That's what you want to do. Very high, reedy, bleaty sound. Something that's a little bit gross. It really helps if your eyebrows shoot up too. I'm just joking. You don't have to do the eyebrow thing. Now, this is where things get fun. You're going to find a note somewhere in that mixed note area. I don't have my keyboard set up, but we're just going to guess. Ah! And when you do, it sort of sounds like I fell off a cliff there. When you get to that note, you're going to then lower your larynx while keeping that position of the head voice. This is where the magic comes in, because you take that once bleaty, reedy sound that's kind of gross and you shape it. It suddenly has life and vitality and some really soft edges around it. Listen. I'll do it again, a little bit higher. Now, when you do this exercise, just notice what happens as you slightly lower your larynx. You're increasing the length of your vocal tract, so the voice now suddenly has a little bit more shape. The trick is you don't want to induce any other activity from the false vocal folds, and that can sometimes add a little bit of a sensation of gripping in your vocal tract area. When you do these prompts, regularly over a course of a week or two, they can have fantastic results. I've been seeing such incredible results from some of my more mature students who have been singing for years and still kind of struggling with this mixed voice area. Now, comes with some caveats. Nothing happens right away. It's going to take a little bit of time to integrate how your head voice maneuvers into this mid voice or mixed voice area as you work through your material. So just be patient with yourself, approach this with a lot of love, and make sure you're doing these sounds someplace that is relatively private. That's one of the things that most students really struggle with, is like, I don't want anyone else to hear me. If you're having a struggle with this and you're like, oh geez, I don't really want to advertise to the neighbors that I'm taking voice lessons until it's undeniable that I have all of the wrinkles in my voice ironed out, go for a drive in your car, make some noises in there. You know you're going to be safe. This is where I like to call, in terms of the pyramid of structure that helps build up your voice. We're at the point of your voice that we just deal with phonation. So you don't have to worry about having super great breath support while you do this. It's just focusing in on getting those muscles aligned and coordinated. Anyway, this is a super quick video. Actually, it turned out way longer than I thought, but those are 3 prompts that I think might help you. I've been getting a lot of great traction with them with my students here. And if you don't have a teacher or a vocal teacher that lives close by in your area, welcome to YouTube land. I teach regularly. You can reach out to me if you like what you hear, if you're feeling like this might be a good direction for you. You can sign up right now. I'll leave a link down below. You can sign up for a free vocal assessment. I can tell you what you need to work on. No questions asked, no strings attached. I will be asking questions, no strings attached. And you can set a time up for yourself and just see where you land. I hope this helps for you. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.